Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your reading with the Seven of Swords I've pulled from the deck. This is describing a lot of the resistance that you are privy to at this time. You may be in a space where you're in contact with people who you used to work with, or that are observing your new endeavor, your new success, perhaps a new organization you work for, and expressing the same anxieties about your current move forward, about your ideas, about your methods, about the nature or the likelihood, probability of the innovations you're making. This would have been absolutely devastating to you at some time in your past, but you actually understand without judging where these detractors are coming from, where the criticism is coming from. You understand that many of those that are critical of your efforts don't understand them, live in a different universe than you do. It is not a universe that is motivated by love, by mutual aid, by the understanding that we live in abundance, that there is enough for everyone. And this is not a judgment. You are no longer concerned about the nature of this feedback or resistance because you understand that perhaps through experience, through exposure to your ideas and your efforts, some of these critics will become converted. Some of them just haven't had the experiences you have or are not able to anticipate the future or the needs of your clients or audiences or communities in a hopeful way. They haven't experienced this abundant love in their lives. So this is not about judging those who have judged you. This is about recognizing that a lot of the criticism is motivated by fear. And in that way, you can take it in. It's not to be ignored or discarded, but you understand the nature of the emptiness that motivates a lot of this resistance, and you don't share that emptiness. This is a general reading, Aquarius, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. This is intended as a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it is meant to support you at that time. And your present energy is the Hanged One. I do feel that some of the criticism or resistance you may be experiencing is causing you to hold back, to stand back, to evaluate and understand the need to understand those that you're serving or that you're working with. Not everyone is on board with your ideas. Not everyone understands them. Many of your greatest, most enthusiastic collaborators or peers are learning too. They may not understand everything, but they have faith in your vision. They can see some of what you see, but that isn't the case for everyone. And you're wise enough to listen to all of the feedback that you're receiving, all of the resistance you get, in order to make sure that you're not overstepping someone, you're not being arrogant or prideful about your idea being the best idea. You're really actually doing the work to gain a higher perspective that takes in and intends to serve everyone. In the past, we have the Three of Wands, and you've been working towards this project, this new effort, this new job for a long time. You have been putting out your feelers. You have been networking with people and making connections, which is why the feedback that you're getting is not all favorable, but you're open to that. So you're in many ways waiting on this feedback, waiting to get the input from others, not knowing everyone won't be a fan. But among those that you are connecting with, that are connecting with you, you're recognizing likely collaborators, likely supporters, those who can work with you, collaborate with you on creating, building, developing something that meets, that approaches your vision, that is part of a shared vision. You don't have any desire to hold this all to yourself or claim credit for all that you're working on. You actually want it to be a collaboration, a collective expression. In the future, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This card is associated with a lot of other signs. I think it might be associated with Jupiter. However, because it is a wheel, because wheels are about turning and revolutions, the turning of the wheel is a revolution. I associate revolutions, big changes with Aquarius, with the planet, your rising planet, Uranus. In that way, I see your efforts as part of a revolution, part of a big change, a sea change for whatever community, society, or organization that you're a part of. You are anticipating something that others can't see. In part because you're open to information that others are not open to receiving. You're not satisfied with the way things are. You're always looking for the way things can be improved. You are intellectually somebody who identifies chinks or mistakes or errors in the way things are built or created. That's a natural talent of yours. You can see what's missing in something. And this is in part indicating to me that you are part of the wave of the future. You are part of constructing a world that doesn't exist yet. But all the tools, all the resources, all the elements of the new world exist, despite the tumult, the chaos that we live among, the uncertainty. If this reading is resonating for you, Aquarius, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I can't stop being grateful to all the support that you give me in whatever way it is. I feel it, and I'm still here, hoping to be here for a while. And I pulled the honesty card. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This is a beautiful summary of the way in which you are attending to all the information you're receiving from all the various parts of your project, organization, co-workers, the structure that upholds and enables your work, so that you are not always clear that people are responding honestly, but you have the intelligence and the patience, the intuition to understand what's really being said. And in that way, you can find the truth in what others offer to you. You can intuitively tune into their message. And this is what's assisting you. This is what you're waiting on. This is what is critical for you to understand and adjust how you, in fact, are serving others. Even those who don't like your ideas or are not understanding them are intended for you to serve. They're part of your audience too. This is beautiful. Let's put this here. In the present, the Hanged One is clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Wow. There's a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety to the momentous work that you're doing, not only building the uh, structure or taking the steps to put something together, a frame for this new project or effort, but processing all of not only the feedback you've asked for, but all the feedback you haven't asked for that you keep getting. Because you're on the verge of doing something so fresh, so innovative, so improbable to so many people, right? Love doesn't work. Mutual aid, that doesn't work. That's socialism, right? You've got all these voices that are, in some cases, purposely misconstruing what you're doing or manipulating information to cast a doubtful light on what it is you're doing. This is a lot for you to sort through, and you're kind of overworking it in your own mind. You're overanalyzing it. You can't stop thinking about it. You're taking in and incorporating what is of value into the new project, into the framework, into the staff, into the vision of this new project. But it is difficult for you to stop the ruminating, the search for the grain of truth in all of the opinions and ideas that are being imposed upon you, unsolicited, I should say. So this is a lot of work. It's not stopping you from creating this beautiful opportunity and collaboration to build something beautiful, something excellent, something that is of high value to a lot of people. But keeping your focus on that can be an incredible amount of work with all of the static that is around you. In the past, the Three of Wands is clarified by the Sun and by the Knight of Cups. I love this. Yeah, you know who you are now. You know where your strength comes from. And again, I think I mentioned the power of love. This is such an expression of loving who you are, of self-acceptance, of knowing that your deepest gifts spring from your imagination, your intuition, your ability to sense and be attuned to other people and other forces in the world. You're more open to that than ever. And again, you're moving from a place of joy, of pleasure, of happiness to be participating in an abundant world, to be sharing that experience with others, to be reminding of others of what a gift, what a privilege it is to do the work that you do. How much joy you can bring into the lives of other people by serving them adequately, by listening to their feelings, not just their thoughts, but their feelings, understanding their feelings beneath their words, knowing that those feelings must be served, people wanting to be cared for, attended to, heard. These are things that you're now suddenly aware of, and they're lubricating your efforts at collaboration. This is a whole new experience of who you are as a beacon of love and service on those terms. The Wheel of Fortune in the future is clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Judgment card. Wow. I say wow because just about everyone is getting judgment, which is about our ultimate awareness, the call of our mission and our purpose. And you have been here for a long time. Integrated with the Sun card, it is about being authentically who you are. And isn't that ironic? The child riding on horseback on many cards. In this deck, it is a crow or raven riding on a horseback. But the idea is the same, that you're liberated, you're free. The real person, the real authentic energy, essence of you is here to serve, to spread love, to help others. And that gives you no end of personal joy and pleasure. This is a deeper satisfaction and contentment than simply feeling good about things. You're now understanding that every component of your life represents an element that supports you because you've chosen so. You understand how to choose things that will support you to do this incredible work that you are now doing. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card together are giving you this sense of being born to what you do, that your time has arrived. There's an element of divine timing in the conditions that you are putting together for the future, for your work moving forward. That the world in its apparent chaos and disarray is the perfect moment for you to share the services, the talent that you have. I'm going to finish this reading with a flora and fauna of Africa as my homage to Mother Land and Mother Earth. And I see this. I pulled a spotted hyena, and the key word is protection. Trust your intuition and instinct. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.